All right, guys, it's time to start talking about the Knicks. It's time to start taking them serious. Let's look at why the Knicks are one of the most surprising teams in the league this year, and also recently, one of the hottest teams out there. Let's talk about it. It's the Knicks. Guys, before we get into this, make sure you go to Prize Picks, use promo code HoopsNerd at prizepicks.com. They will match up to $100. Go there, sign up, get Jalen Brunson on the over on points. He's been killing it. And they will match up to $100. You put $5 down, they will match $5. It's free money, and it's on me. And it will support the channel, so I'd appreciate it if you do it. All right, let's talk about the New York Knicks. Just absolutely one of the most impressive teams in the NBA. Let's bring up the stats. All right, guys, so don't look now, but the New York Knicks are now number 5 in the Eastern Conference. And this is actually even more impressive when you consider that the Eastern Conference is a much more difficult conference than the Western Conference. The Knicks are one of the top 7-8 teams in the NBA right now, literally by record. But let's look at a little bit of the things going on with the Knicks in terms of just the offense and defense. So right here, I have this. This is the offense and defensive ratings for the season. For the season, the New York Knicks are number 5 in offense in the NBA. So if you look at that right there, they are number 5 with a 116.3 and a defensive rating of 113. That is impressive. And I don't think anyone expected this Knicks team to do that this year. Considering the drop-off they had last year, they got Jalen Brunson and everyone talked about how good he would be. I don't think anyone predicted he would be this good. And this is for the season. So you can pretty much lock them in as the top 5 offense for the league for the rest of the year. Absolutely dominant. Now, for the season, defensive rating is down here at number 16. That's for the year. Now, that's where we can see improvement with this Knicks team. If they can improve that defense. What you got to do to be a contender? You've got to be a top 10 offense, top 10 defense. If you want to be a championship team, you've got to be in the top 5 and top 5. The Knicks already have the top 5 offense right now. Can they get that defensive rating into the top 5 and top 10? That's really the difference here, and why I don't know if they can actually win the championship this year, but I actually think when they get into the playoffs, they are going to really knock on some doors. And now, I say that I don't think they're going to win the championship, but let's look at the last 10 games. Right now, the Knicks have a 9-1 record in their last 10. They have one of the best records, if not the best record. They have the best record in the last 10 games. They are 9-1. They are as hot as anybody. They're the hottest team in the NBA. Now, let's look at the advanced stats in that period. In the last 10 games, the New York Knicks offensively number 2 in the NBA. So they are just getting better offensively. Jalen Brunson, Julius Randle, Immanuel Quickley acting like 6th man of the year. They are dominating. Offensively, they are incredible. And what I like is that it's playoff viable. It's stuff that isn't just like, fake stats. This isn't just Jokic high stats. This is stuff that's going to do well in the playoffs because you have guys that can go off the dribble. You have guys that can isolate. You have a 6th man of the year in Immanuel Quickley. When things get tight, when things get tough, you can give the ball to Jalen Brunson and he's going to get you a bucket. If he's being double teamed, pass it over to Julius Randle, who's having an all-star caliber year again, and he will get you a bucket. He can go offense, he can go isolation and score. And then you've got guys off the bench who can score as well. I just really like this Knicks team, and I think there's a reason to be really excited. Now, we're looking at the offensive rating number 2. What's the defensive rating in the last 10 games? Look at this. New York Knicks, number 9. Are we looking at a contender here? Because in the last 10 games, the numbers say, yes, you are. Can they keep this up? They're healthier. They've got all their centers playing. I love their roster. This team has the elements of being a really strong, smart, effective playoff basketball team. They are tough. They play hard. And I think it makes this is a bright future for this New York Knicks team. Now, last offseason, the whole debate was about Donovan Mitchell. Well, you know what? In 2 years, if this Knicks team is playing like this, he might just come to the Knicks anyway, and they don't have to trade anything for him. So it's pretty exciting if you're a Knicks fan. All right, guys, that's all I got today. I just wanted to talk about the Knicks. They're playing incredible. If you haven't already, liked and subscribed to the channel. Go to Prize Picks, use promo code HoopsNerd. Use the promo code. I would appreciate it. A shout out to our All-Stars. All of you make the difference. I'll talk to you next time.